everybody, welcome back to the Matt's Railway Adventures YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me today as I've come on another big adventure to another station up in County Durham, and what was originally the original location of Darlington station. We are at North Road station, which is a single platform, single line jobby. Fortunately, there's no access to this previous engine shed bit, which is a shame. So that got closed years ago, but still looks pretty nice. You look at it like that. Haven't quite worked out what the outer line is for. Unless that's maybe for freight or anything's maybe been diverted. I don't know. So what have we actually got here then at North Road station? Well, apart from that old engine shed bit to look at, there are some benches, a small little flower bed.
For everyone's safety, please do not cross the tracks. Images are recorded and passed to the British Transport Police. For everyone's safety,
Yeah, another bench. Another one over there of the Stockton and Darlington railway route plaques. And you've got all your useful information here as well. And a tiny little waiting shelter that is not very big at all. There is a ticket machine. Unfortunately, it is not classed as a step, well, it is step free, but it's not really accessible for wheelchairs and whatnot, just due to how steep the ramp is, as you can see. Right next door there is also a museum as well. So just coming North Road, there we go, North Road Darlington. Yeah, you can see there, that's how you'd get in, and then all the way along here. So I can see why it isn't really classified as step free at all. And to be fair, given the width of the platform, you wouldn't want to try and get a wheelchair or anything there either. It would be just too narrow, I think. Very good. So yeah, as you can see, you'll see that is the dot matrix one. Next train is in 6 minutes going to Bishop Auckland. Yeah, as you can see how narrow it actually is. There is the Harrington hump though, which does help passengers getting in and out. It does reduce the gaps somewhat. But that is pretty much, I would say, everything to show you here at North Road Station. Yeah, just over, not really able to see it, I think just over there you might have got the museum. If I had more time, I would have had a little look. Yeah, if anyone does know what the outer line is used for here at North Road, let me know down in the comments, because I didn't see anything about it. Anything I can think of, and there we go, I don't even think you get freight along here. So unless it's used a diversion line or something, I think every service stops here as well. Let's have a look. Monday to Saturday, where are we? Yeah. No idea what. I have absolutely no idea what that outside line is for. Yeah, those useful information posters are handy. As I say, 4 minutes is the train to Bishop Auckland. Watch that come in, then go over the history, then decide whether to walk to Darlington station or catch the train. Tempted to walk, bit of exercise. Yeah, that's the Bishop Auckland bound train just departed North Road station. Simple 2 car 156, which is all they use along this line. There's not really much demand for anything more than that, I don't think. Well, let's find a bench. Benches are found. Right, history then of North Road Station. So I think like that. So yeah, the station is on the Tees Valley line between Bishop Auckland and Saltburn via Darlington. And on this line as well is the currently closed Redcar British Steel, but that could reopen as they're redeveloping the land around it. Bug off bug. It is owned by Network Rail, but managed and served by Northern Trains. As I said, originally this was the site of the original Darlington station, which first opened 1st of April 1842. The original station building is now a museum called Hope Town, which is grade 2 listed. That's what I thought. It replaced a depot which was on the opposite side of North Road, which was built in 1833. The building was designed by the S&D resident engineer John Harris. Oh, Stockton and Darlington, of course. It had been expanded and rebuilt several times. Following the opening of the Barnard Castle line, it was expanded in 1856, then in 1864 and 1876 by the North Eastern Railway and their main architect, William Peachey. The station has twice been threatened with closure. First time after the main opening of the main station at Bank Top, and this in 1930, and then as part of Mr. Beeching's cuts in 1963, but thankfully both times it survived them. I'll just change hands quick. Then I still keep that. The line was singled after the closure of the Stainmore route to Penrith in 1962 and the Middleton in Teesdale branch in 1964. This is why now we've just got the single platform here. The train shed, it is, as you said, it isn't used, and by the 70s had suffered a lot of like vandalism and damage and whatnot, and was in a poor state of disrepair. Even though there is an access ramp, it is listed as not being suitable for wheelchair users just because of how steep the approach path is, which I've shown you. And most importantly, you'll be interested in are the passenger numbers for here at North Road. And in the 2022-2023 Office and Railroad recording period, North Road had 47,222 entries and exits, while in 23-24 that figure reduced to 42,044, a reduction of 5,178 passengers. So yep, that is, I think, everything to show you here at North Road Station. So I'm going to wrap this little video up here, so it's slightly shorter than usual, but when there's not a lot to show you, there's not a lot to show you. So yeah, as I said, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the video and the content. And if you did, then please remember to do the usual stuff, like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the little bell for notifications when new videos come out. And until next time, I'll talk to everybody very soon. So from North Road Station, choo choo for now.